gentlemen of the press, venue for the bi-weekly press briefing on operational activities of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and other security agencies from various operational theaters across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. The highlight of today's brief will cover the period from 25th August to 8 September 2022, starting from the Northeast Zone. Troops of Operation Hardening K conducted operational activities at the fringes of various villages and communities in Kukawa, Dikwa, Bama, Kaga, Mongunu, Guzumala, Kwanduga, Goza, and Mafa local government areas, all in Borno State, as well as Gujiba local government area of Yobe State. During the operations, troops neutralized 52 suspected Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province fighters and arrested 14 terrorists. Troops also recovered 2 unexploded grenades, 12 AK-47 rifle, 3 FN rifle, 5 AK-47 magazine, 1 automatic grenade launcher, 1 hand grenade, 1 anti-personnel mine, 86 rounds of 7.62 millimeter ammunition, 1 motorcycle, 16 bow and arrows, 7 bicycles, 10 mobile phones. Furthermore, troops also rescued 3 adopted Chibok girls, namely Jinkia Yama, Falmata Lawal, and Asabe Ali, who were on serial 3, 20, and 24 of the adopted Chibok girls list. They were rescued at different locations with their children and 19 other adoptees. Also, a suspected foreign logistics supplier of armed dealer to Boko Haram terrorists and Islamic State of West African Province named Malam Abacha Buka was equally arrested with assorted injections, 20 automated teller machine cards, and the sum of 294,520 naira only. In a related development, on 3rd September 2023, the land and air components of Operation Hardening Kai, in a coordinated attack on identified terrorist enclave at Gapchari in Bama local government area of Borno State, dealt a deadly blow on the terrorists as their enclaves were bombarded. The airstrike resulted in the neutralization of a large number of insurgents, while the land component mopped up the fleeing terrorists. Feedback from various sources revealed that over 200 terrorists were neutralized, including 5 high-profile commanders. Equally, a total of 556 suspected Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province terrorists and their family members, comprising of 115 adult male, 189 female, 252 children, surrendered to own troops at different locations within the Northeast Theater. All arrested suspects and recovered items have been handed over to the appropriate authorities, while surrendered terrorists and their families are being profiled for further action. Now in this North Central Zone. As part of Operation Safe Haven non-kinetic operations to winning the hearts and minds of local populace and promote peaceful coexistence at ensuring lasting peace is achieved, Headquarters Operation Safe Haven JOS, in collaboration with Beauty Gate Handicapped People Center, JOS, on 3rd September 2022, distributed 220 tricycles and bags of rice to handicaps within Plateau and Bauchi State. The event was part of the operation's civil military activities aimed at promoting peace and bringing succor to the physically challenged. It was also to upgrade their living condition and to support vulnerable members of the society and increase their participation to peace building in the joint operations area. Similarly, the tactical surveillance troops arrested a Boko Haram informant named Malam Umar, aka Bado, in Asokoro, the Federal Capital Territory. It was revealed that the suspect ran errand for his suspected high-profile Boko Haram terrorist commander in Kaduna, who is on the tracking list of security agents. The arrested suspect is in custody for further action. On the same day, troops on clearance operation responded to distress call on kidnapping incidents in Chagal village in Mangu local government area and Pinol village in Wasi local government area of Plateau State. Consequently, troops trailed and rescued the kidnapped victims from their abductors while the kidnappers fled on sighting troops. Similarly, troops on Operation Wild Stroke on patrol responded swiftly to two separate kidnapping incidents at Chachangi village in Takun local government area and Rafin Kada village in Wukari local government area of Taraba State. Consequently, troops embarked on rescue operation and exchanged fire with the bandit and arrested one Mr. Alex Apera, age 26, and Mr. Umar Haliru, age 24. All arrested and the rescued victims have been handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Now to the Northwest Zone. Troops of Operation Hadarin Daji continue to intensify offensive action against terrorist activities in the Northwest Zone of the country. Troops carried out several operations, including rescue operation, as well as clearance operation, ambushes, raid, and patrols. These operations led to the arrest and neutralization of terrorists and other criminal elements. Notably, on 3rd September 2022, troops responded to distress call on terrorist activities on Kura Mata in Gusau local government area of Zamfara. During the encounter, troops neutralized 3 of the terrorists while others fled with gunshot wound. One of the neutralized terrorists was identified as Dan Ninja Bala, a notorious terrorist who has been on the wanted list of troops and noted for a series of kidnapping incidences and attacks in the general area. In a related development, the air component of Operation Hadarin Daji have continued to sustain and maintain their onslaught on terrorists in their hideouts, enclaves, and camps at different locations in the Northwest Zone. Notably, on 30th August 2022, an air interdiction operation was carried out in Alaji Ishaka village, Kaduru, in the Gabi local government area, and Udawa along Kaduna-Biringwari Road in Kaduna State. Consequently, air bombardment was carried out at those locations, and feedback of the airstrikes from the 2 locations revealed that several terrorists were neutralized with several others injured. Also, troops arrested a suspected Boko Haram terrorist arm dealer named Hamza Dogo in Zamfara. Items recovered from the suspect include 2 AK-47 rifles, 8 magazines, 200 rounds of 7.62 millimeter ammunition, and 1 Pontiac vehicle. Consequently, within the week under review also, troops of Operation Daji Hadarin Daji neutralized 17 terrorists, arrested 38 suspect terrorists, rescued 61 civilians, recovered 10 AK-47 rifles, 3 locally made guns, 4 fabricated revolver rifles, 353 rounds of 7.62 special, 68 motorcycles, 15 mobile phones, 3 woodland camo, 1 police uniform, 2 pairs of combat boots, 29 rustled cattle, and 2 vehicles. All recovered items, apprehended suspects, and rescued civilians have been handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Now to the South-South Zone. Troops of Operation Delta Safe, in conjunction with the Department of State Service has continued to conduct kinetic operations geared towards denying criminal elements freedom of action, essential towards the denying criminal elements freedom of action, essential to sustain a conducive environment for economic activity to strive in the South-South zone. Accordingly, the Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe, in the conduct of Operation Octopus Grip and Operation Dakata de Barau, conducted patrols and anti-legal bunkering and swap boogie operations in different locations in the Niger Delta region, within towns, villages, communities, and creeks in Bayelsa and Rivers State, respectively. Notably, on 28 August 2022, Nigerian Navy ship Soro, on patrol in Faruba area of Bayelsa State, arrested a suspected sea robber named Mr. Dido, who was being on the watch list of wanted pirates. The suspect and his gang have been terrorizing and robbing passenger boats along southern Ijaw and its environs. Similarly, troops raided suspected criminal hideout at Iberi village in Oyingbo local government of Rivers State and arrested 20 suspects with large quantity of substance suspected to be cannabis sativa. Also, troops of Operation Delta Safe, within the period under review, discovered and destroyed 26 illegal refining sites, 11 wooden boats, 218 storage tanks, 168 cooking ovens, 68 dugout pits. Troops also recovered 2,700,000 liters of crude oil, 706,000 liters of automated gas oil, 15,500 liters of dual-purpose kerosene, 67,000 liters of premium motor spirit, 8 trucks, 3 pumping machines, 3 outboat engines, and 3 generators, while 5 pipeline vandals were also arrested. Consequently, the cost implications of the 6 products are 664,867,307 naira only for crude oil, 546,712,280 naira only for automated gas oil, while 12,241,125 naira only for dual-purpose kerosene, and 11,803,750 naira only from premium motor spirit, all valued at the total sum of 1,233,624,462 naira only, which was denied oil thefts during the period under review. All recovered items were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Now to the Southeast Zone. The military and other security agents have sustained the momentum in the fight against the illegal activities of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and other criminal elements within the zone. Accordingly, troops conducted operational activities in Ozru, Ugata local government area of Imo State, as well as Ihiala in Indimi local government area of Anambra State, as well as Ohafia local government area of Abia State. Precisely on 29 August 2022, troops on fighting patrol came in contact with suspected indigenous people of Biafra and insecurity West Network criminals in Indimeri in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. During their encounter, 3 of the criminals were neutralized while others fled with gunshot wound. In another development, the Imo State Police raided indigenous people of Biafra and East security network criminal camp in Inzobe, in Oguta local government area of Imo State. The hoodlums engaged the police in a gun duel, but were overpowered. During the operation, 5 of the criminals were neutralized, while 3 pump-action guns, 2 locally made double-barrel guns, 4 locally made pistols, 2 locally made double-barrel guns, 4 improvised explosive devices, and other weapons and assorted ammunition, as well as military and police uniform, large quantity of assorted hard drugs, among others, were recovered from the suspected criminals. All recovered items have been handed over to relevant authorities for further actions. Now to the Southwest Zone. Troops of Operation Awase in the conduct of Operation Swift Response in the Southwest Zone of the country have sustained their operations to curb illegal activities of smugglers of contraband goods in the border areas. Notably, on 26 August 2022, troops of 81 Division at a checkpoint along Ilaro, Benin Republic border area foiled an attempt to smuggle 792 parcels of illicit drugs suspected to be cannabis sativa into the country. The parcels of Indian hemp were concealed in a truck coming from outside the country. It was estimated that the suspected illicit drugs was worth 10 million naira only. Similarly, the Joint Border Patrol conducted anti-smuggling operations at Shawa village along Owode Akpa, Bush, part in Badagry local government area of Lagos State. Similar operations were carried out at Oke, Agbede West Waterside, in Ikemo Ofan local government area, Oyan Waterside, Yewa South and Yewa North at Ado, Odo, Ota local government area of Ogun State. Consequently, a total of 449 30 liters jerrycans of premium motor spirit, as well as 529 50 kg bags of foreign rice and 1 vehicle was recovered. All recovered items have been handed over to the Customs Service at Abeokuta, Ogun State for further action. On a final note, I wish to convey the Military High Command commendation on troops' effort in the various theater of operations across the country. The media community is also acknowledged for their partnership and continued cooperation with the military and other security agencies in the quest to return peace and security to our dear country. Also, the entire populace are hereby appreciated for their support given the armed forces and security agencies in the conduct of the operations across the length and breadth of the country, while also urging them to continue to provide prompt and credible information on the activities of enemies of our beloved nations in their respective locality. Thank you all for your attention, and God bless you all. He's not the person that was a negotiator for the training and this thing. How does he relate?
So the DSS said, based on this,
it can't be.
The
man wasn't. What did they capture him as? He was not the negotiator for the people that were adopted, the kidnappers. You can. I'm sure by the time you interrogate the DSS, they will give you a clearer picture on that. Now, for the Tompolo issue, please, we are all aware that that's not the first time the man is doing such work for the NNPC. So you can't come and be asking the same question. Things have happened in the past. You come and be interrogating it here again. How is whatever it is not the contract was given to him, not to the military and Tompolo. So if you want to interrogate, go and interrogate NNPC and let them find out how NNPC intends to achieve that. For we on our own side, we will not relent on our effort to do the needful as far as the Niger Delta is concerned. Then for Madam, please, we mentioned the name of the sea pirate that was on the watch list who has been arrested. So anybody who has been arrested and interrogated, whenever their names come up, we will bring it up to you. whenever the names come out, we'll let you know the names that are involved in oil bunkering in the Niger Delta. I think that will be all for now.